Yo, what's up, YouTube? Man, I gotta get back into the swing of actually making videos and stuff. But I just don't know what to talk about half of the time, to be quite frank with you. I'm not gonna fake the phone. And I'm not gonna do reactionary videos, you know. No shade to those type of people that does that, but I always want to bring some type of value to anything that I do. So I wanted to talk about what's going on in the trucking industry. You know, because I'm a truck driver, owner, operator, have my own authority and everything like that. So I feel like I could talk about the things that I specifically know about. I'm starting to notice the truck prices are going down after exorbitant increase in price over the last couple of years or so. And there was a huge influx of people getting into the game. Which there were some people that was like moaning about that. I didn't quite get that. I get the whole flooding the market and everything like that, but I can't be mad at someone that want to be an entrepreneur, get out here, you know, make some money. But I am noticing that a lot of people are selling their trucks, and a lot of people are, you know, jumping ship. And I've been driving for 8 years or so I've been doing this not as long as some of my other fellow truck drivers have been doing it for 10, 15, 20 years, but I was in the industry for some years doing flatbed, step deck and everything, especially back in 2018 when the market basically with a flatbed rates just drastically dropped in the end part of 2018. So this ain't new to me. But what is a little bit different is, unlike 2018 when the rates just went down but the fuel prices was going down as well, we've seen the rate prices drop as well as the fuel prices go up. And obviously with inflation and everything, what they're saying is about over 8%, which I personally think inflation is much higher than 10-15% what the Feds is letting on that they say it is. I can understand why everybody's, you know, just starting to jump ship. And especially ever since 2020, there's a huge influx of what you call trucking gurus selling courses of how to be generational wealth earner in the trucking business, you know. So I could kind of see that a lot of people that got into trucking came into trucking under the wrong light of feeling like the rates that, especially if they came into trucking in 2020 post-COVID, where they believe that the rates that was the inflated rates that they was at or was going at was basically, you know, normal for the trucking market. So I believe a lot of people that got into the industry were set up to fail because they came into the industry with unrealistic expectations. Some people came in, made a lot of money. I will say that. Some people came in real fast, got like a whole fleet of trucks and made a lot of money. So salute to those people. Salute to those truck drivers out there that's still pushing, grinding, and making money. But my thing, as far as I'm just curious, like, where do a lot of people feel as if this is going? I personally felt like the race was going to really drop and everything's going to fall out the end of this year. It just happened much sooner. And looking at how the summer is, a lot of people still making money. I'm still doing pretty decent, even though I've been dealing with some breakdown issues. But hey, that's part of the trucking game. I have been noticing across the board from people that I know who does reefer, drive-in, especially drive-in, and some flatbed. Heavy haul seems to be doing pretty good from some guys I'll talk to, but I have been noticing that it hasn't been as busy for some people this summer. This summer hasn't really been that busy for people like normally. So typically when there's a slowdown during the summertime is an indication of what it might be for the fall and the wintertime. Now that's just from my experience. There's people that have been doing it much longer. They may be hauling different freights. They may have contracts where they may come in the comments, and I would love the comments, where they say like, man, I'm doing great, man. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, I think everybody could, in this industry, could eat. I just believe that the people that's eating extremely well didn't depend their whole business model off of the load board. You know, or they did start off on the load board, develop a relationship with brokers and customers, and they built the direct customer freight, or they built the connection with brokers who could give them the high power freight, where they're not specifically just going on the board and living and dying on the board. Because, you know, if you run your business off that model, you ain't gonna last too long in this industry. Just running strictly off the board. Yeah. But yeah, tell me what you think. I personally think that the truck prices are going down. The market is correcting itself. Obviously, the recession is here. The inflation and everything has killed a lot of people. A lot of people didn't see this coming, and I believe a lot of people is going to be extremely affected. Who didn't prepare is going to be extremely affected. So let me know your opinions. Where the direction of this trucking industry is going. Me personally, I want to get more or less on the back office side, doing the broker side, and more or less deal with the back office side. It's because, you know, trucking industry, you know, did pretty well. We had its ups and downs, but it treated me very well financially. Made a lot of money truck driving that I wasn't making before I got in the industry. So I count my blessings. A lot of people get in this industry, make a lot of money, and forget, you know, the blessings they receive. They only focus on the negative. I take the good with the bad. You know, it is what it is. That's just life. That's just running the business. You gotta take the good with the bad. You gotta have that mindset, because if you just had a mindset everything is gonna be roses, peaches, and green, boy, you're gonna be here for a rude awakening. All right, I just want to make this a quick video. I don't know. I'm gonna have to make additional other content. You know, I don't know what other content I'm gonna make. I try to find ways to jump on YouTube, but a lot of times just be unmotivated because, you know, I'm a type of person, like, I just don't want to come on here just talking randomly, which I probably did in this video, so that probably explains why I just don't like being on YouTube like that. So, tell me what y'all think. Leave comments where y'all think the trucking industry is going, how y'all doing in the trucking industry. Y'all making good money, or y'all making out? You feel like you want to sell your equipment? And what do you think where you think the direction is going in the nation as well as in the industry? So I'd like to hear back from y'all. Just be your boy Mike. Peace.